So here's a problem from our web assignment where we're asked to determine the proportion of observations in a normal distribution that lie either between two z-scores, below a z-score, or above a z-score. So in part A of question 6, it says, find the probability that z is between 0 and 2.08. So I already, in my normal distribution document, have a 0 entered in my z-score column. And then I have I need to have a 2.8. That's my other z-score. And now I want the probability that the z will be between those two values. So what we do is we have to calculate the difference in the bigger area below and the smaller area below. So I'm going to type equals, the bigger area below is of course for the bigger z-score, minus the smaller area below is of course for the smaller z-score. And boom, there's our area between. So if I was doing part B, my area between that I'm looking for is a z-score of negative 1.89 and another of positive 2.05. So this time I want the probability between those two z-scores. So I'm going to type equals the bigger area below, which is of course for the bigger z-score, minus the smaller area below, which is for the smaller z-score. Okay? Now for part C, we're looking for the probability that z would be greater than 0.16. So I'm going to enter 0.16 in for my z-score. This time I want greater than, so that's the proportion above. So it's the 0.4364. And finally, in part D, we're looking for the proportion of observations that are less than a z-score of 1.43. So I'm going to enter 1.43 in for my z-score, and I want proportion below because of the less than, and that would be equivalent to 0.9236.